Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's No Bull Beer Reviews. Today I have another beer from Grist Brewing Company out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Sorry, fixing that a little bit there. This beer is called Gose. See there, it says Guava Gose. It's 4.5 ABV. I've not had this before. Some of you probably know I'm kind of hit or miss on like the fruited kettle sour things, but I will say these guys I think do a really good job of it because they're not too loaded with fruit where it's just straight juice, but they're really nice and flavorful. So we're going to see if this one is following suit with that. I will say too, guava is one of those fruits that like a lot of times if you get, tropical punch flavored stuff, it's in it, but it's rare that you find a beer that's just guava. A lot of times it's like guava and passion fruit, guava and mango and passion fruit, something like that. So I kind of sometimes forget what guava by itself tastes like. So it pours a pretty hazy, lighter orange color. It pretty much looks like a hazy IPA, really. The only difference is the head is like really rocky, which usually is something you get from Britannomyces. A lot of times these kettle sours, the head like fizzles out really, really quickly. This one's actually sticking around a little bit. So there is a lot of guava on the nose, and it smells like what I kind of remember guava smelling like. It's kind of like a dirtier, funkier version of passion fruit, if that makes sense. Like passion fruit is a little more what I consider just like juicy tropical fruit. Guava is definitely tropical too, but passion fruit's just a little like cleaner of a flavor. So it does have a pretty big passion fruit flavor up front, but then it finishes like really grainy and almost like with this champagne-y dry finish. And it kind of reminds, sometimes like champagne almost has, you get like a grainy character from champagne, which is kind of weird because it's not made from grain, it's made from grapes. But yeah, I kind of get that here. Yeah, it has just a little bit of like, there's definitely guava, but there's also like some white wine character to it, which is interesting because I might get that in like a long-term sour beer, like cold side fermented or cold side soured sour beer versus kettle sour. Excuse me, but it does have the grainy finish. The carbonate, and I think that's also why it reminds me of champagne a little bit because it's very carbonated. I don't want to say it stings the tongue, but it's definitely like prickly on the tongue. Yeah, there's really not too much else to say about this one. On my scale of, I don't know what this costs because I just got this in a swap from my buddy. I'm guessing it was like, $15, $16 a can, as is most of these types of things. On my scale of buy, drink, dump, I'm just going to give this one a drink because there's nothing that really stands out about it, and it's kind of, I do like the balanced ones, but this one kind of still doesn't have enough guava to it. It kind of just has a generic, like, slightly butyric acid Berliner Weiss taste with some guava flavor to it, which I don't know. I just feel like if I want something in this vein, there's other things that I like better that I would get. It's not to say this is a bad beer, and that's why I'm giving it a drink, and I would say it's on the higher level of the drink rating too. But I just, even if that's the way I feel with these kettle sours. Sometimes I could be in the mood to drink them, but then if I am in the mood, which isn't that often, I'm gonna get like the best ones I can get, and this isn't to that level. So that's why, for me, this is just a drink, because even if I wanted to buy this style, there's something better that's comparable. So yeah, this one's just a drink for me. But again, it's not a poorly made beer at all. It's just it's not my thing to begin with, or not my favorite thing, and this isn't. It's a good version, but it's not the best version I've had, so that's why I'm just giving it a drink. But that's all I got in this one. Please like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.